Hi. Um, I'm recording this video because I need an outlet to talk and to share my story as to what is really going on with me lately, and I'm thinking that this might be somewhat therapeutic. Um, so just by looking at the title, you can pretty much guess that I have been cheated on. It's a very recent discovery. I found out that my boyfriend of 3 years, or 3+ years, has been cheating on me for the past year or so, a little over a year. I found out exactly a month ago, March 27th, 2015, and today is April 27th. So it has been exactly 1 month. But I will say it feels like a lifetime. Just a quick background, it never matters what the specifics are. Cheating hurts no matter what your situation is. But just to give you a little bit of background, he and I are both from New York, and I got a job offer in a new city this time last year, and I decided to take the job, and he decided to come with me also. I moved down to the new city on my own while he was still looking for a job. A few months later, he did find a job. He left New York and came to move in with me in the new city. And just a few months later, he randomly told me that he was going to move out of the apartment because he didn't feel like it was working out. He really didn't give me any kind of explanation at this point. He just said that he was moving out. He wasn't happy, but he didn't get into any specifics. No matter what I asked him, he couldn't tell me the reason why he was moving out. And yes, we had some issues, like every relationship does, but it was nothing that I thought was worth breaking up over. Nothing that I didn't think we couldn't fix. So he moved out very suddenly, and at that time I didn't think cheating was a remote possibility because, like I said, this was a new city that we had moved into. Neither one of us knew anybody here. Neither one of us had ever been here. We don't have family here. We don't have friends here. So the fact that, the idea that maybe he could have been cheating on me with somebody here in the new city it didn't really cross my mind at all. When he did move out, though, we kept in contact, and he basically gave me the impression that we were trying to repair our relationship and make it better. We did this for about 3 months, from January to March of 2015. I was under the impression that we were working towards resolving our issues, whatever problems we had, and with the intention of him ultimately moving back in. So for 3 months, we did this. And there were little things here and there that kind of were a little strange. Basically, at the end of the 3rd month in March 27th, he told me that he did want to move back in with me, that he did want to be with me, but that there was something I didn't know. So when I met up with him, I went to his car. We met in a neutral place. And that's where he pretty much laid it on me and told me that he had been cheating on me. My heart, I mean, no, I don't want to say that I was hurt at that very moment. It was more like a shock. Then he continued to tell me that he had been cheating on me for the past 8 months. I felt the earth shatter even more. I didn't think it could, but it did. And then 3 seconds later, he tells me that she has been living with him, the girl that he's been cheating on me with, has been living with him since he moved out. So basically, she flew down from New Jersey, that's where she's from, and has been living with him since the day he moved out, which would explain why he moved out so suddenly. And he had been living with her for the past 3 months while he was promising me a different relationship. It's been a roller coaster, to say the least, this past month. And today was pretty hard. It's only been a month since I found out, but I mean, it feels so much longer. The days go by very slowly for me. It's just like every emotion that I could possibly have, I think I've had those emotions within like a 5-minute period. Lately, the couple of things that I'm thinking about is just, I thought he loved me. I mean, we did everything together, and he was my best friend. And now I'm in this city pretty much alone. He just abandoned me. I have no family here. I have my friends that are my work friends, but they're my friends by default. I mean, they're great people, but they're still too new for me to really open up to them about this kind of stuff. So I don't have them here. I do have a cousin and her husband, and they've been very helpful to me. They live an hour away, so I mean, that helps. But other than that, I feel like I kind of put all my eggs in one basket with him. He was supposed to be the one that I was going to share this journey with here in the new city, and now I just feel completely abandoned. So just today, if this has ever happened to you, you know that you obsess over different details at different times throughout this process. Today it's just, I feel stupid for thinking that he loved me. I thought with all my heart that he did, because he always showed it. And now all of a sudden my best friend is gone. I just feel like, how did he do this to me if he loved me? And so I'm pretty much coming to the conclusion that he didn't really love me. Three main things that I've noticed this past month. Um, One is my sleeping habits. I've never ever had a problem going to sleep, even on my most stressful days, on my worst days. I've always been able to fall asleep and stay sleeping throughout the whole night. But lately, for the past week and a half or 2 weeks or so, it takes me a little bit longer to fall asleep, and I also wake up throughout the night. That has never happened to me before. The first couple of times I know that it was because I was dreaming about him and I woke up. But now I can't remember what I'm dreaming about right before I wake up. So I don't know if now it's just happening out of habit, or is it just my mind over being overstimulated while I'm sleeping because of these recent events. I don't know. Another thing that's happening a lot to me, which never happened to me before, is having a lot of headaches. I get a headache pretty much every day, every single day, to the point where it's bad enough for me to take something. I don't usually take anything for a headache because it just goes away pretty quickly on its own, but lately, no. I've been struggling every day with like a pressure in my head. Usually it's like at the top of my head, and I do have to take something, or else it'll just last all day and it'll just be so painful. And the last thing I realized, which sounds crazy, but I don't have the desire anymore to cook. I can't motivate myself to make a decent meal. Instead, I'm, either buying food, ordering in, or just heating up some kind of frozen dinner. I have an appetite, but I can't seem to want to cook. I feel like, I know this is not, I know this is kind of stupid, but I feel like I don't have someone to cook for. I know I should be cooking for myself and making good meals and making myself feel good, but I think I still miss doing that for him. And now that he's not here, I don't want to cook. I'm mentally trying to get over that block though. So I'm gonna try to post more a little later. I still have some more things to say, but for now, this will do. So if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. Please be kind. I really can't take any much more right now. So thanks for listening.